Good morning. What more shall I say? As he continues this length of all the stories of the great accounts of faith and victory. Time, he said, would fail me to tell. I can't go on, he says. It's going to take me too long. Time would fail me to tell of Gideon. Gideon, this young man who was feeling so unsure of himself, so insecure that he was hiding and threshing his wheat. They were all hiding because of the fear of the Midianites. Barak, he was also afraid. A woman had to actually lead him. Samson was not probably the smartest guy. He was not the guy who made the best moral choices in terms of life partners. Um, Jephthah again made a foolish vow. Then he goes on to David and Samuel and the prophets. What more shall I say of all these men who through faith conquered kingdoms? Through faith conquered kingdoms. And you and I, we are able to conquer through faith. We win the victory by our faith. They enforced justice. They saw justice come and was enacted, enforced because of their faith. They obtained the promises of God. Obtained the promises of God. God has given us the promises of his word, and we can go to his word and we can claim those promises. We can stand upon those promises and say, God, this is what your word says, and so I'm believing you for this in my life. They stopped the mouths of lions. Daniel in the lion's den. Just imagine that. As the king came in the morning rushing to Daniel's den, and he was so worried about Daniel that the lions would have taken care of Daniel, had him for dinner. The king couldn't sleep, but Daniel was sleeping. As he came, Daniel said, King, don't be afraid. God sent his angel. They shut them to shut the mouth of the lions, so I am safe. What a wonderful story. What a tremendous, a very powerful account. God shutting the mouth of lions and protecting Daniel from being eaten. Who, it says, quench the power of fire, escape the edge of the sword. They were made strong out of weakness, and I love that. That's what faith does. It makes you strong when you're feeling weak. They became mighty in war, and they put foreign armies to flight. They were able to do great things for God because they believed in the God of Israel. They believed in Yahweh. They believed in Jehovah. They were following him. See, our God is not dead. God is alive. There's some people who think that, well, God doesn't work today. God doesn't do miracles today. God is not able to answer prayers today. That's for the past. But no, the Bible says Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And it's according to your faith, so be it unto you. Believe God. We all have problems. We all have struggles. We have needs. We have desires. But God is a miracle working God. God is a miracle working God. God is an awesome God who is able to give us the victory, who is able to lead us and guide us. Let us not become proud and presumptuous, but let us keep trusting him, walk in wisdom, and believe God for the breakthrough.